Yeah, a lot of people think that we only fast in Ramadan, but actually we have obligatory fasting, voluntary fasting, and we also have days where it's haram to fast. And I'm on my lunch break, so I can tell you about them. So first, obligatory fasting. This is mandatory for every healthy, sane, adult Muslim. And this is Ramadan, so this is what you've heard about. This occurs in the Islamic month of Ramadan, and basically from the beginning of dawn, not when the sun comes up, but from the beginning of dawn until dusk is when we fast. This is mandated in the Quran and it's not optional. Obviously, if you're not well, or you're not sane, or you're not an adult, then you don't have to fast. There are two other situations where fasting becomes an obligation on you. One is making up missed fasts from Ramadan. So for example, if you've had surgery in Ramadan and you weren't able to fast those days, you make them up. Or if you're pregnant, you won't be fasting, so you make it up. And if you're menstruating, you're exempt from fasting, so you make it up afterwards. Those are just some examples. The other obligatory type of fasting is if you have accidentally violated Ihram. Ihram is a sacred state that we enter while we're doing pilgrimage. And certain things violate it, so if we accidentally violate it, we fast. But there are lots of voluntary options to fast outside of Ramadan. Some of the most loved ones are Mondays and Thursdays. The Prophet ﷺ used to fast on these days every week. Then there's the 3 white days of each month. This is the 13th, 14th and 15th of each lunar month. Then there's the day of Arafah for those who are not performing Hajj. The Prophet ﷺ said that it wipes out the minor sins of the year before and also the next year. There's the day of Ashura in the month of Muharram. It wipes away the minor sins of the year before, and the Prophet ﷺ encouraged us to fast the day before or the day after as well. And then you have the 6 days of the month of Shawwal. The month of Shawwal happens directly after Ramadan. So when you fasted for the month of Ramadan and then you follow it with 6 days in the month of Shawwal, the Prophet ﷺ used to say it's as if you fasted for an entire year. There are other optional fasts, but these are the most famous ones. And when is it haram to fast? On the 2 days of Eid. So the obligations in Islam are very simple, and the voluntary deeds give you extra chance to earn rewards without feeling overwhelmed. It's all about choosing what works for you and doing it with sincerity.